Howdy folks, you're watching Deuce, and today we're going to test out my new Heritage Rough Rider Revolver. Click, that's it. Did you know that Heritage Rough Rider Revolvers come in 16-inch barrels? Look at that thing. I can't even fit on the screen. There we go. 16-inch barrels. That is insane. That's some wired earth thing right there, isn't it? Now it is 93 degrees right now, which for you friends overseas, that's about 33, 34 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to go ahead and move the camera and myself into the shade so then the camera does not shut off due to overheat. Heritage makes a 16-inch barrel Rough Rider revolver. It's still the same exact revolver that we know and love from all the Black Friday sales we've had in the past. So, and the 16-inch version does not cost very much more than the regular 9-inch or even 6-inch version. I ordered it on a website because you're not going to find something like this on a local, in a local gun store. Probably not. So when I came by to pick up this from my local gun store for, of course, the background check, which is mandatory for new firearms purchases, regardless of what the internet tells you, I found out that there was about a 4-to-1 ratio of people who thought this was stupid versus awesome. When you've been collecting firearms as long as I have, you end up with all your categories taken care of. You got your single action revolver, you got your pump action shotgun, you got your lever action, you got your Glock, you got your Smith & Wesson, you got your stuff made for concealed carry, you got yourself, I got stuff made for winter concealed carry versus summer concealed carry. I've got both those avenues covered. Eventually you kind of run out of cool things to buy. But every now and again, a company comes out of the blue and makes something that you really just have to have because it's ridiculous, because it's unusual, because it's something out of a Bugs Bunny cartoon. You just have to have it. And that's part of the firearms collecting. You get your good stuff, you got your AR-15, you got the AK-47, and then you're going to pick up one of these eventually. The pinnacle of fun plinking at the range. Now everything except the barrel length is standard Heritage Rough Rider revolver. So it has the same kind of ugly safety mechanism on the hammer. It has the same interchangeable cylinder, and swap out that cylinder with a Magnum, 22 Magnum cylinder. It has the same 4-click action. Oh, that sounds good. It sounds really good. Listen to it again. Here, not right next to the mic. Beautiful. Of course, their grips can be interchanged with all the other different styles that they offer. They offer a ton of different styles on the Heritage website. And I cannot say enough about it. It's just a fantastic, fun firearm. I had this out at my parents' house during the 4th of July. And it's the 5th of July. I'm recording this today on the 5th of July. But I've had it for about 2 weeks. I've been out shooting. There's, of course, some stock footage out here. But I've been out shooting with it for a couple weeks now. And I had my wife shot it a little bit. My uncle shot it a little bit. My mom shot it a little bit. We all just had a great time. And it is a fantastic little revolver. Well, little revolver. And I cannot say enough about it. It's just hilarious. You take this to the range and you're going to get some looks. There's going to be about a couple of people who think you're stupid, and the rest, everybody is going to think it's odd, but they're going to want to shoot it. Trust me, they're going to want to shoot this thing. They're going to want to pull the trigger a few times down the range. And I don't blame them. A few more interesting specs about the Rough Rider revolver, which is true amongst all the Rough Rider revolvers, is that, or most of them basically, is that it's got an aluminum alloy frame. The cylinder, of course, is steel. The barrel, of course, is steel. But the frame and the frame that goes down to the grip as well, the metal part of it, is also some sort of aluminum alloy. The only piece of plastic on this entire revolver is right there, and it's the lever that attaches to the case ejection rod. And of course, it has the old school, it's a single action, and it has an old school loading gate on the side there, and you use the ejection rod to eject the spent cases. Then you put them in one at a time. And of course, it is a 6-round revolver. I'm not sure if they make a 9-round revolver in the 16-inch version. Instead of normal 22, I'm shooting the Super Colbury stuff. 20-grain bullet right there, tiny little thing, and it's a normal 22, I think it's a 22 long case, 22 long rifle, whatever. But it has no gunpowder. It has a very, very stiff primer. It's got a very powerful primer in there, and it's supposed to shoot these 20-grain bullets at about 500 feet per second. So this should be very, very quiet in my 16-inch revolver? Let's find out. I think it shoots right. I think this thing shoots a little bit right still. Yep, a little bit. That's it, click. All right. You can see that. I mean, my target camera's off to the side there, but let me zoom you out. There you go. You can see it shoots a little bit right. At first, I thought that was a problem with my grip on such a stupidly long barreled revolver, but no, I think it is the revolver shooting a little bit right. Now, these are non-adjustable sights, technically non-adjustable sights. So I will leave them alone for right now. You can adjust them. There is a way to adjust these sights, but it is a permanent adjustment or a semi-permanent adjustment for the most part. And this actually happened to me on my first Heritage Revolver. My first Heritage Revolver did the exact same thing, and I shot 200, 300, 400 rounds. I put an entire brick of ammo through it, and slowly it started to shoot straight. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the timing was slightly off. I'm not sure, but for some reason it started shooting dead accurate in a couple of bricks of 22. I'm compensating by doing a little Kentucky windage there and shooting a little bit left. Because again, these are fixed sights. All right. Let's see what these things do to a Dr. Wow soda right there. Wow, that's pretty explosive. Way more explosive than I thought it would be. Now I wonder if you get some extra energy out of it. Shake the crap out of it. Let's see. There we go. Oh, get the logo there. Dr. Wow Soda, he has his PhD in ballistics. It's about the same. Those tin cans have been there for quite some time. Even if it's not the most accurate, which it groups well, but it groups to the right a little bit. You can easily compensate for that while it's breaking in, because there is always a break-in period with a new firearm. And the less expensive that firearm is, the more the break-in period usually is required. So grab yourself a Heritage Rough Rider Revolver in any length barrel. The 16-inch is optional, put it that way. The 16-inch is optional, but any barrel length on a Heritage Rough Rider Revolver, you will have a good time. It will be a fun endeavor and not break the bank. You can buy so much 22 for the money you save when you buy a Heritage Rough Rider Revolver. The things just work. I mean, they're simple. They're very, very simple. So of course they're going to work. If you want to stay on a Deuce and Guns channel, go ahead and click on one of these two videos right here, and that will keep you watching away. If you have any comments, questions, or a show ideas, leave that in that comment box for the video. I try to answer or have conversations with as many people as possible, because you guys have had some great insights and some great ideas for videos and some great questions. So keep those coming along. I try to answer as many as possible. If you like this channel, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe, because I have a lot more of this on the way. As always, you guys have a great day. See ya.